Hello. This is this. We're gonna cover some ground from the last video. I don't know what to say, but yeah. This is an unfiltered video. Unfiltered video on why self help is important, and it's basically just a guide to where to start. Just a guide on where to start when it comes to self improvement. Okay. You understand? Good. You're gonna have to deal with this image in the background though, because I don't know. I don't want to get. First of all, I don't have a camera, and I don't want to get gameplay. That sucks. Okay, I don't want to play a video game. I don't know why that bores me nowadays. It just does. Actually, I can tell you. I'll explain later in this video. So anyway, in your self improvement journey. Okay, I actually, this is how I started off. By the way, this will give you some insight. I started off quitting YouTube and then trying to focus on my confidence like throughout the entire year. That was like I had like one goal in mind. Normally some people would be like, I gotta focus on confidence, I also gotta focus on physique, blah blah blah, all this kind of stuff. They overstack it in their mind and then they end up like not they don't like I have to think of this. They don't accomplish them because they're thinking about it too much. They're giving them way too much tasks. The plate's full of medieval 4-course meal. It's not a simple chicken bone. Okay? You gotta give yourself like one no, there's not a hamburger. That's, you know what? One hamburger, yes. Actually, you know what? The hamburger should mean the goals that are bad for you. Like, I'm gonna get to this level in the video game. Wow. Yeah, just give yourself one salad. There we go, one salad. That's it. Yeah, one goal they want to focus on. I focused on one goal, and that was to become... I have my dog with me. Anyway, that was to become really confident, And I didn't have any self-help tools to begin with, and ended up, like, discovering one. That's in the biography. Jordan Shanks. You should subscribe to that channel anyway. You should subscribe to the Jordan Shanks channel. But, like, I didn't start off with any, like, tools whatsoever. So... that's one tip. Start off with like one goal. One goal in your life that you want to change. That's probably might be the longest. That for me was because I was constantly searching. I was constantly searching for ways I could like shut up. I'm constantly searching for ways I could for ways I could improve my confidence, And at first, because that's this is how it works, it's not linear, you're not going constantly up. It's kind of like slow at first, and then you find something lucky, and boom, you get up there. You just start succeeding. You're confident now. Good job. So that's one thing. That's how you start, just one goal in mind. Then you want to search for it online, okay? You want to search for it. You want to be like, how do I get more confident? And find your source. I'm going to say it again. Mine was Jordan Shanks, okay? That's the source you should start off with. You could actually, find multiple. No, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Find multiple sources of that one source as well. Okay, that's a recommended. For some of you, that might be something like, let's say, gotta think of something. Maybe you're not intelligent. You're dumb. You're stupid. You could start getting into the habit of reading books. Start absorbing information, focus on that, and then like you'll be like, that's settled now. I'm actually a really smart person. My attention span has gone larger. Maybe I can start bulking, and then you focus on that. That's how it works. You need to kind of like do one goal, do the next goal, And with big goals like I want to become a business entrepreneur, split that up into smaller goals. You could be like, I want to. It could be like, okay, like what does a business entrepreneur, like how do they, okay, I think, I'll take this example. There's this guy called Joey Daly. He's becoming a business entrepreneur now. You'll know him from his series with his mother who had dementia, which is pretty unfortunate. He's becoming a business entrepreneur. He's starting off with a podcast. Sorry, he's starting off with a podcast. You should actually watch it. It's very insightful. I like it. And what he's doing is that he's just starting off interviewing like random people in Ohio, interviewing like random businesses. They're sitting there and he's like asking them questions. He's getting better at his skill, and he's starting off somewhere. What's his next step? What's his next step gonna be like? His next step is gonna gotta think here. His next step. Well, he's actually already is kind of he's improving the quality of his videos, but like his next step is gonna start. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna venture outside of Ohio and start going to places like New York. I'm gonna like interview more people, and then soon later he's gonna actually get to where he wants to be because he's taking small little steps. Now I'm gonna try to reflect that onto me. What did I do? I'm gonna think of a goal that I set for myself that I accomplished. I gotta think here. Okay, bear with me. Bear with me for this one, viewer. So let's say, I'm just gonna let you wait while I think, okay? Is that okay with you? No? Go kill yourself. Anyway. Oh my god. I actually don't know. Well, anyway, actually, yeah, music, right. Whenever you're practicing a song, what I like to do, this kind of relates, okay? What I like to do, I like to split the song into pieces. Do the solo first, alright, then do the verse and chorus. Oh, there's an additional tapping part. I have to get that done. That's how skill building works, You're taking little bits and pieces and completing them, Imagine you're building a castle, right? You need to get the left tower done, right tower done, east wing, whatever. You need to start off with different pieces, and once that's done, you move on, I just came up with that in my head. That is so cool. So yeah, that's always just a good way to start. Just get one goal completed, step by step, goal by goal. Okay? And I would say you always need that source. Note this in, okay? Note this. Start off with one goal, in my case it was confidence, and get your source, Jordan Shanks was mine, Jordan Shanks. You could do First Man, I don't know. Just anything that would help you. Now, this is why this is important, okay? This is why this type of thing is very important. If you don't create, okay, first of all, creating a bunch of goals, right? And kind of not knowing where to start because you just created a bunch of goals. You're not settling for one and then the other and the other, You're not putting them in a timeline. Then you're going to fall flat. You're going to be like, well, what do I do? What do I do? And then you're just going to, fail. You're just going to, whoops, my bad. Anyway, yeah, you're not going to progress. You're going to continue being on the floor and, I don't know, just being a loser. You don't want to be a loser, right? I don't want to be a loser. Or do I want to be a loser? Anyway, that means you must not be a loser. Okay? Listen to me? Good. Anyway. Yeah, also, I'll make a video on why I'm very happy, because it's actually a trick you can use on yourself, It's from Tony Robbins, Waking the Giant Within. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, this is why this is why this type of stuff is important, right? But without self-help, right? You don't know, you need a blueprint. Self-help is a blueprint, And without that blueprint, you're not going to progress as fast, You have to, you're constantly using your brain to think of solutions, which, by the way, the brain is good at thinking, the brain is very good with, solutions. You can ask it a question, how do I get out of this situation? Let's say, a murderer is chasing you down, And you hide, and you're like, how can I get out of this situation, And your brain's like, oh, I'll let it come this way, and I'll just drag its legs, pick up its nut, yeah, whatever, who cares? I'll use a less extreme example. What if, I'll think of a scenario right now, how do I start off my business, How do I get the business off the ground, You should think, the brain will, I'll actually think of a solution, okay? How do I start up my business? I've got to think of an idea. Let's say it's a laptop business, How do I start it up? What I should do is that I should find different compliances to sell my laptops. Maybe make a website and sell it there as well. That's good because it's global. Selling it on a website is good because it's a global source of information for people to just go in and be like, oh yeah, I want to buy a product. Anyway, I also got to, let's think here. I also got to put it in different places, retails, reach out to these companies, be like, I want to sell my product. They'll see your product, and like, I like your product, and they'll sell it. They'll sell it for you. Like, I don't know, JB Hi-Fi. Who knows? There we go. Just thought of a decent solution. But anyway, you need the resources, okay, with self help, because if you don't have it, then you're not gonna move. You don't know what to do. I felt stuck. Okay, when I was trying to learn how to get more confident, I felt really stuck, and I was constantly repeating the same patterns as like, don't do this, this will happen. I was kind of like had this fear of rejection. But then self help told me when I got into it that if you want to be confident, you got to do these things. You got to find a way to get comfortable with rejection. And that's what I did. I got into myself into more situations, and like it told me you should view everyone as friendly. View the good outcomes, be more optimistic, and I did that. And I started walking up to more people, and be like, hello, hello. Just saying hi, being happy, and all that. That's why self help is important, though. Okay, you need a blueprint for any. Imagine it like it's a. I already used that example. A castle, yeah, blah blah blah. Imagine it like that. It's a blueprint. You're using that blueprint to reach your goals, basically. Plus, in your self improvement journey, there's going to be a lot of different aches you're going to bump into, right? You're going to be like, oh, I'm starting to stagnate more because I went through this as well, okay? I'm starting to stagnate more because I just solved all my problems, right? All my problems, quote unquote. They're not your actual problems, by the way. Wait, no, I got that all wrong. What I just said, that's so dumb. They are your problems that you just got rid of, but there's more problems on the horizon that you have not seen, okay? Let me re-explain myself. There's more problems that you haven't discovered yet because you just got your quote unquote problems solved. I did not know that I did not know I was kind of like an emotional human being until like I started realizing it, and I was like, you know what? Oh, whoops! I need to settle. Not settle. I need to get out of that. I need to be more tough. And now look at me. I'm happy. I'm constantly happy. I'm always smiling. Whenever someone's like, "Kill yourself," I'm like, "Oh, thanks, man," and just walk on by. And just laugh. It's lovely. That's what was I on about again? Oh. Yeah, I've got early onset dementia. Nah, just kidding. But like, uh, I actually forgot. I actually forgot what I was talking about. I'm so smart. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, you don't know what your problems are, okay, until something happens in your life and you discover them, okay? So be careful of stagnation. Always find something you can improve, like a skill. Or, you could be like, oh, I feel a little nervous. I'm going to start talking to women. Start doing that. Start finding new, venture out of your comfort. Be me. Now, allow me to talk about stagnation for a little bit. This is very important. Okay, write this down. Okay, stagnation kills progress because what happens, right? You end up being like, okay, I'm more confident now. I got what I wanted to do. That's like all my problems are solved. But the thing is, there are problems underneath that you aren't facing whatsoever that are just standing there, and you need to fix them. You're going to become mediocre. You're going to immediately become mediocre. That's what happened with me. Around February 2022, this year, I was like, wow, look at this. I'm more confident, I'm having walks. I have a good schedule, People like me. They're like, this guy's great. What a lovely dude. You know? This is the greatest life I've ever lived. And then I realized, well, I didn't realize anything. Wait, no, I did. Then I realized that, wait a second, there's no more problems. So I just started not doing anything. And then what happened is that, oh, there was other reasons too that I won't explain now, but like, I started getting sadder and unhappier, and then like, I don't know, just started like sighing all over the house, like, like that. That's because I had nothing to focus on, you know? We become mediocre once we, have nothing to look forward to. You need something to look forward to. Otherwise, you won't be mediocre, okay? So what happened? That's what happened with me. I solved all my problems that I was setting out to solve in year 10. That kind of got solved in year 11 early, yeah. And I needed I don't know. I just needed I needed something to tackle, and now I've found what I need to tackle due to personal reasons that I won't discuss in this video. Anyway, yeah. Also, that didn't feel like 16 minutes, but it is 16 minutes. I have to close it out now. Have fun, fellas. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Yeah. That sounded like an evil laugh. Well, yeah. I'll be making more of these, by the way. Have fun.